Hello, all welcome back to CryptoBee YouTube channel. Today, we're diving into something that's been making waves in the trading community, my crypto funding, or MCF for short. If you've ever dreamed of trading with significant capital but didn't have the funds, this might just be your golden ticket. So, let's get into it. So, what makes MCF actually useful for everyday traders? Well, let's be honest, most people don't have tens of thousands of dollars just sitting around to throw into trading. And even if you did, risking your own savings in such a volatile market can be straight up terrifying. That's where MCF steps in. They basically hand you the capital and say, hey, prove you can trade, and if you can, the profits are yours. The whole idea is to bridge that gap between talent and opportunity. You might be a solid trader with great strategies, but without access to real capital, you're stuck on demo accounts or tiny trades. MCF fixes that. They give you the stage to perform, and if you shine, you're rewarded without putting your own money on the line. It's kind of like getting scouted for a team, you show skill, and they give you the jersey. Now let's break down the real goodies, how their trade packages work. First off, they've got multiple plans depending on your level. You can start small and scale up as you gain confidence. Each package comes with a target profit goal and a max drawdown rule. It's a way to keep things fair and risk-controlled. You meet the targets, pass the evaluation, and boom, you're trading real funds. They offer leverage up to 100x, so if you know what you're doing, you can really amplify your results. But hey, high leverage is a double-edged sword, so don't go wild. The spreads are tight, execution is quick, and they support a ton of crypto pairs, plus some Forex and indices too. So imagine this, you want to trade crypto, maybe buy some Bitcoin, but you don't want to risk your own savings. Sounds familiar, right? That's exactly where the system comes in. Instead of using leverage or borrowing capital, you pay a one-time fee to get access to a fully funded trading account, sometimes up to $200,000. No debt, no margin calls, no stress. You just trade with the account balance as if it were yours. It's kind of like stepping into the shoes of a pro trader. You get the capital, you trade smart, and if you make profits, you keep most of it. And the best part? You never risk your own money. All right, so I just bought Bitcoin. But here's the interesting part. I didn't use my own money. Thanks to this funded account setup, I'm trading with a much larger balance, something like $100,000. I only paid a small fee to get access to it, and now every smart move I make can bring in real profits without risking my own savings. No leverage, no loans, just capital provided to traders who prove they've got the skill. I'm basically managing this account like it's mine, and if I perform well, I get to keep a huge chunk of the profits. So yeah, Bitcoin's been dipping, I saw a clean entry, and I went in. Simple as that. Now it's all about managing the trade, locking in gains, and showing that I can handle this kind of capital responsibly. It feels good trading with real weight behind your decisions. Let's see how this plays out. And don't forget, if you're going to try one of their plans, use the promo code B when you sign up. That'll knock off 15% from the price, which is honestly a no-brainer. Might as well save some cash while you're gearing up to make some. All right, let's peek into what the future looks like for MCF. They're not just building a prop firm and calling it a day. These guys are clearly playing the long game. Recently, they revamped their whole website. It's smoother, faster, and way easier to navigate. That alone shows they're investing in the user experience, not just the back end. They've hinted at a bunch of upcoming features, like more analytics in the dashboard, deeper trade insights, and potential tools that'll help funded traders grow even faster. It's clear they're not stuck in their ways. They're adapting to feedback, optimizing the platform, and trying to create a real edge for their community. So if you're into projects that actually evolve and improve, MCF's roadmap is definitely something to keep an eye on. One thing I always look for in platforms like this is, do they have anything to hide? And with MCF, it doesn't look like it. They've got a full white paper that dives deep into how their business works. from evaluation structure to funding logic, and even how they handle trade executions behind the scenes. It's not just a marketing piece either. You can tell it's been written for people who actually know how trading works. They talk about execution latency, back-end risk models, and why their payout system is so quick. It's technical, but that's actually a good sign. It shows they're not just fluffing things up. So, if you're the type that likes to see the receipts before jumping in, definitely give that a read. Let's also talk about how they keep things secure and fair. I mean, we've all seen sketchy platforms come and go, right? But MCF seems to have things locked down. They've got strict evaluation rules in place, including clear daily drawdown and max loss limits. It's not just to protect them, it's to protect you from blowing up a good opportunity. And payouts, they're fast, like within a couple of hours once you're approved. That's rare. Most platforms make you wait days or even weeks. They also use top-tier trading infrastructure and likely have multi-sig security behind the scenes, though they're not super public about the tech stack. There's no NFT or staking gimmicks here. It's just a clean, focused setup built for actual traders who want to get paid for their skill. And honestly, that's refreshing. Alright, so what's the final word on my crypto funding? Honestly, if you've got trading skills but don't want to risk your own money, this is probably one of the better setups out there. You get access to big capital, the rules are clear, the profit split is generous, and they're actively improving the platform. It's not for gamblers or lucky guessers. This is for people who actually want to grow and get rewarded for consistent, smart trading. Plus that 15% discount with the code B. That's just icing on the cake. Just remember, none of this is financial advice. Always do your own research and know what you're getting into before jumping into any trading program. If this video helped you out, do me a favor, hit that like button, drop a comment, and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on more honest takes like this one. Catch you in the next one.